Hang on in terms of preseason roster, so this will be a stern test for some of these young ball players.
Well, one of the sternest tests. Brogdon looking. Brogdon at the point tonight. Kick out, 3 on the way. The Bucks have lived with 3 in game 2 on Sunday night, but they are going to put those up.
Well, Coach Bud scripted that first play in practice this morning. Execute, coming off a screen, catch and shoot.
Paul George 3 for 8 on threes in the last game. A shooter
who's really shown an improved ability to knock that down.
Adams inside. Schroeder just over 2 minutes into this game. The Bucks down 2. Brogdon puts up a 3. The Bucks are up.
You give Tyler the ball in that situation, you're asking for trouble. Good job by Malcolm of understanding and recognizing. Join a select few group of players able to knock down 5 threes and 5.
George works around that big screen set by Steven Adams. Right, they found a way to win despite a lot of fouls in the second game with Minnesota. They're trying to play without fouling as much. Mike Budenholzer giving his normal starters a breather tonight. Wood, yes, in the paint.
Dwight Howard, you just going down the list. These guys, these massive guys inside, just pretty much had their way with Bucks defenders.
Enes Kanter.
I'm not sure how much that's taken out of Paul George, but man, he has made up for it in guile and understanding.
9th year in the league, 28 to control for Milwaukee. Sterling Brown wearing fluorescent shoes tonight. Dante DiVincenzo took the challenge to go one-on-one with Giannis at Summer League. So everybody wants to try. It's remaining in the quarter. John Henson. That was a pretty nice pass for Ship. How about John Henson?
Square hamburgers. $1 billion later.
Left a little on the table.
Yeah.
John Henson
nullified the shot blocking of Noel with the contact before the release.
His uncle was Horace Grant. Still are. As players, though, they were lighting. Schroeder gives it back to Luwawu.
Staff, the new energy, the new optimism. Fans are feeding off that feeding frenzy for these Milwaukee Bucks, and nothing that I've watched here in the preseason.
Congratulations to all those who work so hard every day.
And see, these are rotation guys that Brogdon and crew are doing this against. So that's the good positive sign.
Shot off a nice move. Here's Dante DiVincenzo. He leaves it for Brogdon, who puts it up for Henson.
Man, the catch and finish. Don't underestimate it. Good job converging again on Paul George. See George getting a lot of attention defensively.
He had 19-point game of Dante DiVincenzo. Great vision, fine passer. George 3.
Operation off the dribble to get that shot off. Watch out.
I can't remember a player who started 12 college games and was drafted in the top 20.
Until you look at three-point field goal percentage last year, they finished 5th in the league. So he was able to open things up to generate some quality three-point looks like that one.
For 4 on free throws, 1 for 2 on threes, 2 for 9 overall, 8 points now. Muhammad.
The direction the Bucks decide to go.
Pass ahead, Sterling Brown, contact, offensive foul. Drive and kick. Raymond Felton over the top on the 3. Another miss. Paul George. Coach Budenholzer will, in all likelihood, use the 4th and final preseason game on Friday to tune up his starter.
Weak side. Dante, nice job getting out to contest the jump shot.
Tony Snell hands it off.
Potential written all over him just because of athleticism alone. Nice job.
Assisted three-pointer made by Oklahoma City. The Bucks have 1. Christian Wood shows, goes, flushes.
Right here, a little show and go from that right corner, and that's what having a three-point shot does for you. Teams know that this guy can knock it down and get
so far.
Cabarro missing from the corner.
And that didn't happen on that possession that got Coach Bud to call that timeout to address it. Oh, boy. Nice ball movement. Wills and crew on through the Garvey, Dusty Baker, Von Say, Davey Lobosera. Not.
Nerlens Noel picks it up. Diallo gives it up. Cabarro is stuffed. Henson got a piece of it. Diallo found.
That's been true with the NBA in terms of what they've been teaching defensively. Grabbing, clamping, holding, both ways.
Henson and a little over 4 minutes remaining in the third quarter. Nerlens Noel
on the East Coast. You haven't seen the benefits of it quite yet.
Gotti brings it up. Jeremy Grant free from 10 on the shot clock. Nerlens Noel loses the handle, goes to the floor for Cabarro. Tim Frazier nicely passed ahead. A lot of energy on the court right now.
The game getting a little out of control.
Frazier. They swing it over to Deontay Burton from Milwaukee Vincent High School. He's stuffed that. Tricky dribbling by Frazier. And he gets the back. Open shooter from the corner. Hamidou Diallo
finishes, but showing an outstanding stroke from long range.
That's a long.
I thought Tim Frazier would throw that up toward the basket area. Threw that in the crowd. Christian went and got it. And this is where your competitive juices start to kick in. This is about trying to win now.
Christian
told him to sleep on that one. Just didn't finish off the play inside, but a good idea by Pat.
Baltimore holds his rights.
Jump shot that Coach Bud and staff like.
With Tim Frazier. Frazier right back at him. Knocked him down. No whistle. That three is good. 88-84. Less than 6.5 to play. Gotti up for
Build in terms of just the length.
KJ McDaniels. DiVincenzo, here's a whistle. Count the. Christian Wood. 2 bodies down for Oklahoma City.
Shoot it. They found out in the G League.
Christian Wood works in the paint. Count.
You want to see him finish it off. Want to see him compete. See how they respond. There you go.
He's kind of a whirling dervish out there. Pretty solid body. Throws it around a little bit. Nice play. Zeller from Tim. Connaughton was cutting. Couldn't find him. Deontay Burton.
Connaughton going back door, but there's just no opening there.
Down 3, 4.4 remaining. In for Frazier. He puts up the three. Tim Frazier hits the three with .9. That's a overtime PT here.
The attitude's got to be as long as they keep it score. We might as well
win it back to. Connaughton gets into KJ McDaniels forcing the pass. 3-point miss.
When the shot goes up.
The pride of Milwaukee Vincent High School. Shabazz Muhammad working from the corner over. Shabazz Muhammad against Gotti. Muhammad went in there and got the loose. Shot clock under 10 for Abdul Gotti. 2:10 remaining at overtime. Deontay Burton. Burton sets the screen, gets it back, launches the three, and hits it. All 8 points in overtime for Oklahoma City. How about that?
Wow. Turbed. Comes right back and gets the Don Nelson bounce.
Burton again.
Oh, my goodness. Out of Vincent High School.
16 points, 10 in overtime for Deontay Burton. At Connaughton, 2 seconds remaining. Jalen Moore lets it fly, and Oklahoma City.